Hurricane Erin is shaping up to be a storm that could leave South Florida residents on edge even if it doesn't make a direct hit. This massive weather system, swirling with power and unpredictability, is currently menacing areas near the Bahamas, but its ripple effects are already being felt across South Florida's coastline. While no direct landfall is expected in this region, don't let that give you a false sense of security. The storm is stirring up trouble in the form of dangerous rip currents and towering waves that could last for days. And here's where it gets tricky. These indirect threats are often underestimated, yet they can still pose serious risks to beachgoers and boaters alike. As Hurricane Erin continues its northward journey, winds along South Florida's shores will shift direction, blowing from the north by Tuesday. This change sets the stage for elevated surf conditions and an increased likelihood of life-threatening rip currents that may persist through Thursday. Waves could reach heights of up to 6 feet, particularly impacting areas like Palm Beach County. Though no official marine warnings have been issued just yet, seasoned locals know better than to underestimate the ocean during such turbulent times. After all, rip currents are sneaky. They might not look dangerous at first glance, but they've claimed countless lives over the years. Now, let's zoom out and take a closer look at Hurricane Erin itself. According to the National Hurricane Center's latest advisory as of 8 p.m., the storm boasts maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour, making it a formidable Category 4 hurricane. It's churning northwestward at about 10 miles per hour, with hurricane-force winds extending outward up to 80 miles from its center. Tropical storm-force winds stretch even farther, up to 230 miles, meaning its influence is widespread and impactful. Already, Erin's outer rain bands are lashing parts of the southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, bringing tropical storm conditions that will linger into Tuesday. So what's next for this powerhouse storm? Forecasters predict Erin will begin curving northward on Tuesday, sparing South Florida from a direct strike. But before you breathe a sigh of relief, consider this. The storm is projected to pass between Bermuda and the Carolina coast by Wednesday or Thursday, gradually losing strength along the way. Still, North Carolina isn't entirely off the hook. In fact, some of the most severe impacts are anticipated there, especially along the state's vulnerable coastline and Outer Banks region. A tropical storm watch, storm surge watch, and high surf advisory are all in effect for these areas through midweek. Residents should prepare for potential storm surges reaching up to 4 feet and waves cresting as high as 20 feet, a recipe for coastal flooding and erosion. By Thursday, forecast models suggest Erin will veer northeastward, steering clear of the U.S. mainland and heading deeper into the Atlantic Ocean. But until then, meteorologists remain vigilant, closely monitoring every update from the National Hurricane Center and analyzing shifts in model projections. For now, South Floridians can count their blessings that the storm won't make landfall nearby. But they shouldn't drop their guard completely. Indirect impacts from hurricanes can sometimes catch people off guard, leading to tragic outcomes. And here's something worth pondering. How much attention do we really pay to indirect hurricane effects? Sure, everyone braces for the worst when a storm is barreling toward land. But what about when it's just offshore? Do we adequately warn tourists flocking to beaches, unaware of the lurking dangers? These questions highlight why staying informed and spreading awareness is so critical during hurricane season. What are your thoughts? Have you ever encountered rip currents or witnessed their power firsthand? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.